All right, so in this video we're going to be making Italian sausage, and you may have seen our Italian sausage video we did from last year. However, you know, as time goes, you learn different ways to go about this, and this year's no different. So this is an updated Italian sausage process from Public Land Meat Company, and we're just going to be grinding up this Italian sausage meat, mixing it with the fat, and doing a loose pack into the freezer bags, and kind of showing you that process today. So let's get into it. The first step in making the sausage is we cubed it all up into 1-inch cubes and got it nice and trimmed up and ready to marinate. And then I mixed up all the seasonings I was looking to put in it, and went pretty heavy with the seasonings this time on it, looking for just a sausage that really packs a punch when it enters your palate. So threw it in the fridge and got it marinated overnight, brought it back out today. And all right, so just to get going with grinding day here, we're gonna first grind up all this beautiful beef fat. All right, so now that we got about 8 pounds of fat ground up here, we're gonna grind the 20 pounds of deer meat and kind of keep in that, you know, somewhere between 25 and 30% mix on your fat to meat ratio when you're making sausage. After the grinder making seriously quick work of 30 pounds of meat, we're gonna get this chilled back down, get the mixer ready, and get that fat mixed in with that seasoned up meat. So up next with the Italian sausage, we're gonna place it into the mixer, and we're gonna give it a good mix to get the fat completely evened out throughout the meat. I don't wanna over mix it and make it too tacky, just enough to get an even distribution of that fat throughout the meat. The other thing we're gonna do is add this is a little more than 20 pounds, a little larger allotment of meat than I typically do. So we're gonna add somewhere between 4 and 6 cups of ice water in with it when we're mixing it. And that just helps kind of even out all the seasonings and make that bind really nice, and it takes it a little easier on both the mixer and the stuffer, and makes a little nicer end product. So we'll get this dumped into the hopper and get moving on mixing it. So now we have it mixed to the uniformity that I'm looking for, and it's starting to kind of tack together a little bit, so it'll be really easy to make it into meatballs or patties. And at this point, I'm just gonna put a little patty together and throw it on a skillet and just do a little test bite, see how the flavor turned out. I think we're gonna be happy with this one, but this is a pretty good tip when you're making sausage at home. You know, what I've done through the years, I've done this for a while, and I keep on tweaking a sausage recipe that I use, but grabbing a kit or mixing it up on your own and being creative that way are both really good ways to do this. But yeah, this is kind of your last chance to get the mixture right, one direction or the next, and so before you get into either casings or packaging. So we're gonna do that now. We're just gonna make a patty, test it out. Let's give this little puppy a shot. Yep, that's gonna do it. Really full flavor, kind of carries you all the way through. Very pleased with that. Let's get it packaged up. So the last step we're gonna do with this sausage is we're just gonna use the stuffer to get it into these burger bags. We're just gonna do a loose pack on this sausage and not put it into casings. So we'll get into the bags and throw it in the freezer.